Hejsan, vi inleder med nyheten att Västerås Hockeys tränare Johan Thornberg hoppar av sitt jobb för den allsvenska klubben efter flera allvarliga hot.
För idrotten som helhet tror jag att det är förödande det här att det känns som att det är andra människor än vi som leder idrotten som ska styra hur idrotten ska vara uppbyggd och vilka som ska jobba med idrott. Och det är just den här typen av hot som är på något vis, ingen vet varifrån hoten kommer och vilka det är. Det tycker jag är fruktansvärt.
Det är den lite knackiga inledningen på säsongen som tros vara anledningen till hoten som enligt Johan själv har varit allvarliga och pågått under en tid. Men i dagsläget vill han inte själv kommentera det.
En som gav igen direkt på idiotiska provokationer var Chelseas stjärnspelare Didier Drogba. I gårdagens match när Chelsea åkte ur ligacupen mot Burnley blev Drogba så provocerad av bortalagets fans att han kastade tillbaka mynt som kastas in på plan. Drogba riskerar nu avstängning och ärendet ska dessutom utredas av polisen. Och om bara en liten stund i TV4 Sport så direkt sänds det allsvenska fotbollskvalet mellan Brommapojkarna och Ljungskile. 2 matcher ska spelas. Segraren tar en allsvensk plats nästa säsong. Niklas Jarlind rapporterar från Grimsta.
Snart dags för avspark i kvalet till allsvenskan. Brommapojkarna mot Ljungskile i hemmamålet Kristoffer Nordfeldt som radat upp hållna nollor på slutet av Superettan. Hur viktigt blir det att hålla nollan ikväll?
Nej, det är klart det är viktigt med tanke på att bortamål räknas med än hemmamålen. Så att det gäller att skaffa ett så bra utgångsläge som möjligt inför returen.
Pontus, kommer han hålla nollan?
Ja, det tror jag idag här. Jag tror att Ljungskile kommer att försöka spela ganska defensivt och försöka få med sig ett tajt resultat ner till returen. Så att det blir tuffare på starka Arvid, men idag blir det nollan.
Vem i Ljungskile får du se upp extra mycket med?
Nej, men det är väl Wålemark och Smiley och alla. Det är i stort sett ingen speciell spelare så som jag har tittat på, men jag var med på allt.
Ja, god kväll. Kylan håller nu ett grepp om landets norra delar. Natten till idag så rapporterades säsongens hittills lägsta temperatur med drygt 24 minusgrader i nedre Soppero. Men under dagen så har temperaturen faktiskt sjunkit en del och den senaste noteringen ligger nu på minus 29 grader i Nyheter, längst uppe i den nordligaste delen av Norrbotten. Och tittar vi ut över kontinenten så ser vi att det rör sig en del moln här uppe på Atlanten som börjar närma sig mot Skandinavien och det är nya moln och nederbördsområden som kommer in med mer medelluft över landets södra och mellersta delar framförallt, medan det fortsätter att vara rätt så kallt i norr även om nu kylan kommer att dämpas. Jag kan också säga att det har kommit rätt så stora regnmängder på sina håll i Italien, mellan 50 och 90 mm det senaste dygnet. Och nu ikväll så har vi kallt väder med ett högtryck och delvis klart väder uppe i norra Norrland. Men vi har också de här fronterna ute i väster som nu närmar sig allt mer mot södra Sverige. Det gör att vindarna tilltar och redan från i natt och imorgon bitti nu så är det hårda vindar på kalfjället i Jämtland. Och det är dessutom kulingvindar längs med västkusten och vi får in ett nederbördsområde som regn i söder som sen övergår i snö när det kommer upp här över Värmland och Dalarna. Och även upp över de södra fjällen så kommer det in en del snö i samband med den här hårda vinden som gör att det kan bli hårt väder på fjället i Jämtland framförallt. Längst upp i norr klart eller delvis klart väder och riktigt kallt fortfarande. Och fram på dagen sen så fortsätter de här molnen att röra sig uppåt nordost tillsammans med de här fronterna. Vinden avtar nu något borta på västkusten men tilltar den istället här längs Östersjökusten där vi nu har kulingvindar. Och det är riktigt milt i söder med mellan 6 och 10 grader högst på västkusten och lägst i samband med regnet som nu håller sig till de östra delarna av Götaland och Svealand och sen övergår det delvis i snöfall när det kommer upp här över södra och mellersta Norrland. Och molnen tätnar också längst uppe i norr och kylan dämpas därmed men det kan vara ner mot 10 minusgrader i de nordligaste delarna även under dagen. Framöver sen så kommer det här att dra bort men det följs av nya molnområden som drar upp över landet och vi kommer att ha en front som ligger här över mellersta Norrland under lördagen. Söder om den så är det flera plusgrader och i söder runt 10 grader på många håll och mycket blåsigt med hårda västliga vindar. Men molntäcket spricker upp i alla fall så att framförallt i de västra delarna så kan det under dagen vara riktigt soligt och sen fortsätter de här molnen senare under dagen och så vidare österut. I norr däremot mycket moln, en del snöfall också precis norr om den här fronten men längst upp i norr kan det vara vissa gluggar i molntäcket. Men när det här drar undan sen så kommer det sen till på söndagen att dra ner lite torrare luft med nord- och nordvästvindar och det klarnar upp på många håll i landet men det fastnar en del snöbyar i fjällen och det kan väl också förekomma någon regnskur kanske i de ostligaste delarna här vid Upplandskusten till exempel. Men på det hela taget rätt så soligt väder och nu börjar temperaturen också sjunka en del i landets södra delar. Och inledningen sen på nästa vecka, och natten till måndag ser ut att bli klar och kylig. Men sen så väntar nya fronter i väster med mildare luft som drar in västerifrån. Och i sammanfattande här så kommer medeltemperaturen att variera från mycket över längst ner i söder till under faktiskt längst uppe i norr. Och det blir ganska små nederbördsmängder i stort sett mellan 1 och 10 millimeter, men mer i fjällen och närmast västkusten.
En amerikansk man som burit på HIV i mer än 10 år kan ha blivit botad av en benmärgstransplantation som genomfördes av tyska läkare. Den här metoden betraktas dock som farlig och kan inte ses som ett användbart botemedel mot HIV.
2 miljoner människor dör varje år i aids och 33 miljoner bär på viruset. En man kan ha blivit botad. Han bar på både HIV och leukemi, men när han fick en benmärgstransplantation försvann både blodcancern och HIV-viruset.
Wir haben jetzt eine fast zweijährige Nachbeobachtungszeit bei den Patienten und in den 2 Jahren konnten wir kein HIV nachweisen, aber man weiß, das HIV-Virus ist trickreich und es kann natürlich immer doch in den Verlauf eine Wiederkehr der Erkrankung kommen. Das können wir jetzt noch zu dem Zeitpunkt noch nicht sagen.
Det finns en genetisk mutation som verkar göra människor immuna mot HIV. Ungefär var 1000:e person bär på den. När läkarna skulle transplantera benmärg letade de upp en donator som bar på just den mutationen. Men proceduren är svår och riskfylld och läkarna vill inte inge falska förhoppningar.
Vi kan inte säkert säga att det här är en bot, utan vi har svårt att påvisa infektionen hos den här patienten. Och sen är det de här sakerna med att benmärgstransplantation är en komplicerad och också farlig behandling. Man kan inte göra det om man inte är säker på att det verkligen behövs.
Många forskare har sett genterapi som ett möjligt sätt att hitta ett botemedel mot HIV. Den här metoden ger ändå nytt hopp om att det är en möjlig väg att gå.
Sverige ska höja sin militära närvaro i Afghanistan och öka biståndet med 200 miljoner till 1,5 miljard på några år. Det beslutade regeringen idag. Ytterligare 110 man, transportflyg och sjukvårdshelikoptrar ska i huvudsak gå till den svenskledda ISAF-styrkan i norra Afghanistan. Samtidigt har Sida fått i uppdrag att planera för ett ökat utvecklingssamarbete i landet. I Göteborg lämnade organisationen ActionAid idag över 7000 namnunderskrifter i protest mot att Volvo personvagnar inte sätter tillräcklig press på en platinaleverantör i Sydafrika.
Som vanligt så här redan en dryg månad före jul så är årets julklapp utsedd av Handelns utredningsinstitut. I år gäller det att ha fantasi om man ska följa trenden.
Ja, i år kan både platt-tvn och GPSen slänga sig i väggen. Nu är det upplevelser som gäller och jag lovar att man behöver inte åka till andra sidan jorden för det. Jag tänker prova på några saker i Karlsborg. Ja, enligt spågummans glaskula på Handelns utredningsinstitut kommer alltså en upplevelse att bli årets julklapp. Om spådomen slår in kan upplevelseindustrin vänta sig ett klirr i kassan i år. Prognosen säger nämligen att trots finanskris och lågkonjunktur kommer julhandeln slå nytt rekord för 12:e året i rad. Då varje svensk i genomsnitt kommer att spendera hela 6 600 kronor. Om du fick en upplevelse i julklapp, vilken skulle du vilja ha då?
Ja, jag skulle kunna tänka mig resa bort och vara på ett pensionat vid juldagarna.
Jag ska ge bort en resa till min familj till Tallinn.
En upplevelse alltså?
Ja, precis. Inga prylar i år blir det inte.
Och för de som gillar lite lugnare aktiviteter kan ju en sån här floating-upplevelse vara trevlig att få. Jag tror jag gillar årets julklapp.
Ja, vädret kan också vara en upplevelse minsann, Peter.
Det kan det vara, och alldeles gratis dessutom. Men det gäller att klä på sig om man är i Nyheter längst upp i norr. 29 minusgrader är det där nu ikväll.
Riktigt kallt. Mer om vädret strax, nu blir det reklam.
Miss Forrester, losing our patience.
You have something to tell us about the person that shot you or not? Do you know who it was?
You didn't say anything about taking the baby.
I'm his mother. Why wouldn't I come to get him?
Because you left.
Because I had to. I thought you said you just understood that.
I do understand. And you seem to be doing much better since you left.
I am. I'm doing much better with everything. That's why I feel like I'm ready to have Jack with me now.
Maybe we should talk about this.
Well, isn't that what we're doing right now?
I guess we are.
Our problems began when you found out the truth about Brooke being the baby's biological mother. That was something I really wasn't prepared for.
Well, there's no way you could be, but we've got to live in reality here, Taylor. Brooke is the boy's biological mother. You can't change things and turn her into an anonymous donor.
Okay, but I'm the baby's real mother, and I always will be. I'm the one who carried him. You know, I gave birth to him. My name is on the birth certificate. Brooke has no legal claim to him.
Ultimately,
We are his parents.
Jack needs two parents that love him unconditionally.
Yes, he does.
Well, how can you say you can do that, feeling the way you do about Brooke?
Because I can. I've already been learning how to live with it. And it would have happened a lot sooner if Brooke had just stepped back and stopped insinuating herself over and over again, but she didn't. She used the baby to get closer and closer to you.
It's not what she was doing.
Oh my God, I can't believe you're going to stand there and you're going to do this again. You are defending her. And I already know she has a piece of your heart. You don't have to keep saying it to me. This right now, this is about Jack. I carried him. I delivered him. I'm his mother, and I want to be the one to nurture him. His place is with me.
Mrs. Forrester, please. If you have some information pertinent to this investigation, let us have it. We will move on it.
The person responsible for what happened to me is here in this room.
Mrs. Forrester, where is all this leading?
What are you trying to tell us?
Mother? You okay? What is it? What's going on? Mother?
The person responsible for what happened is me.
The hell does that mean? What, you arranged your own shooting?
Is that what you're trying to tell us?
No, it's nothing quite as simple as that. But it is my own fault. It's been a bad year. I've angered and hurt a lot of people. And I've done some things that weren't so nice. Lieutenant, I called you over because I was hoping that maybe we could put an end to this investigation.
It's not something the police department can just do.
No, I guess it isn't. Well, as far as I'm concerned, this case is closed. Now and forever.
And you have nothing else to say?
No, I have nothing else to say.
So you just thought you would walk in here and take my child from me?
I would never do that. I would never do that, Nick. He is your baby too. We'll work out some kind of joint custody arrangement.
I'm a little in shock.
Tell me you didn't think that I was just walking out on my own child. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, I get it. So you and Brooke, you've already been talking about how you want to raise my child?
This is not about Brooke, Taylor. This is about the welfare of an innocent child. I just think we should take a little more time with this.
What are you saying? Are you going to try to take the baby away from me?
It just seems to me Jack is at the root of all of this. I want to do what's best, not only for you, but what's best for the boy. He's sleeping right now. The last thing he needs is to be waking up and taken across town. So I'm going to ask you to just take some time, think about it, and we'll discuss it.
Okay. I'm fine with that. So, when he wakes up, will you give him a kiss for me and tell him that I love him? I want you to know that my heart is still breaking from having to leave you. I did love you. And I always do. But I just couldn't survive in a marriage where I didn't have all of my husband's heart. That was killing me, and I couldn't do it. Jack is my son, and I want him with me. Stephanie, what did you just do?
I just closed the case.
But Storm...
Storm is a free man. I thought it was best for everyone involved that we just close this, put it behind us. Enough blood has been spilled. Storm, you're free. And I forgive you. Your sister made a very eloquent case for you this evening. She made me really understand how difficult for you it was growing up and being the real parent in your family. She also made me understand what a positive influence you were in all of your sister's lives. So I thought perhaps you were worth saving. Katie loves you very much.
That doesn't excuse what he did to you, Mother.
No, it doesn't. You're right. I'm the only one that can do that. I'm never going to speak about this again. It's over. So you live your life. And don't worry about this.
Thank you, Stephanie, for hearing me out and for really listening. I won't take what you've done for granted. When you told me that you would do anything to make up for what happened to me, I didn't believe you. I didn't even think it was possible. But tonight, you've proven that you're a woman of your word. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie, for not making me send my brother to prison. Who could that be? Nick? Rick! Hi! What are you doing over here?
Well, I was in the neighborhood, and I thought I would just stop by and say hi.
Okay, sure. Come on in. Say hi.
You have a visitor.
No, but I was over at Nick's. I was hoping to bring the baby home with me.
Home. Like home.
Here, at my house.
Oh. Is he here, or?
No, he was sleeping, so I'm going to go back and get him. That's what I'm planning to do tomorrow if everything goes as planned.
Okay. Well, it's good news. I mean, that means we have tonight.
You do?
Yeah. You know, for a little adult recreation. While you're still unencumbered.
Unencumbered. I don't know if I should hit you right now or hug you.
I'll take the hug.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you're pretty stormy. I just can't believe it.
Oh, how do you think I feel? I thought I was going to spend the next 10 years of my life in jail. I mean, Stephanie certainly had her opportunity for revenge, but I don't know, she just let it go.
Yeah, well, I wonder if she did it for you or if she did it for herself. I wonder that too. I've known Stephanie for a very long time. She never acts unless she has an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably right. There probably are other factors at work. I'm sure she wanted to show people, Eric in particular, that she can change, that she has a heart. I guess the question is, if she can be the woman that Eric always wanted her to be, then where does that leave you? But does Stephanie ever really change? I mean, sure, what she did was a grand gesture, but, well, even if it wasn't totally selfless. You know, whatever her motive, I'm just glad that Storm is free. And if it was to try to win Eric back, I am confident that Eric will remain free too. Free from her abuse. He's committed to me. I think what happened for our family tonight was a wonderful thing. But I've known Stephanie longer than anybody in this room. And I say, never count her out.
I'm trying to get good at making martinis. You want to try one of these?
Thank you.
So, what changed your mind?
You mean what brought about my change of heart?
Yes. Just a short time ago, you were ready to send Storm off to prison for the rest of his life,
Yes,
and then
I've thought about a lot of things, and it's really very important to me that you know that I have a heart, that I do care about people, and that you know I love you.
Hi, it's me. Taylor was just here. She wants Jack. She wants to work out some sort of custody arrangement. Apparently, she only walked out on the marriage, not our son. Call me when you get this, will you?
So what's with the whole baby situation?
Well, I think that Nick assumed that I had walked out not only on him, but on my own baby too. I would never abandon my own child. You look surprised.
I am.
Why? I'm his mother.
True, but I didn't know how to...
How I would deal with Brooke being the biological mom?
Yeah. I mean, Taylor's got to be tough, given the history you have with my mother.
Well, I'm not going to sit back and just let her steal my child because I know that's exactly what she'd like to do. Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be talking to you about this. She's your mom too.
No, it's fine, but I did just realize something. Your son is my half-brother.
Right. That would complicate things for you just a little bit.
Yeah, but that's good because I'm good with complications.
Are you now?
Yeah, it's the story of my life.
So what is that little look about? See that?
I'm just mesmerized.
You're mesmerized.
Yeah. How do you do it? I mean, how do you pull yourself together so quickly?
Uh-oh, were you on a rescue mission and now you don't have anything to do because there's no one here to rescue?
Well, yeah, I mean, that just about sums it up.
No, I'm making progress. I'm that close to being my old self again.
It is really good to see you like this.
With what?
Like this.
100%.
You should.
Yeah, I should. Good night.
Storm's upstairs sleeping. He'll stay here tonight. He's really exhausted.
You know, Brooke, I've been thinking about what you said, and I really don't think I have to worry about Stephanie trying to win Eric back.
Just keep an eye on her, please.
I will. But now that it's finally out in the open, we don't have to hide our feelings anymore.
Don't you think it might be wise to give Eric some space? I can't believe what you're suggesting. Well, think about it. Stephanie did a huge thing for our family tonight. Don't you think it might be a good idea to wait a little while before you start rubbing her nose in the fact she's lost her husband? I'm not saying that there's not a future for you and Eric. I'm just saying a little breathing room might be a good idea for all of us. Why not let him come to you? That way you can be sure that he's really committed to you. So far, you've had to keep your relationship a secret. You had to sneak around, and that can be really exciting and romantic. But how do you know that's going to translate into a real relationship once the obstacles are removed? Eric saw a change in Stephanie tonight. Now he has a real choice. Why not let him make it? Unless you think that by giving it time, Stephanie might be able to win his heart back.
No, Katie, no, that would never happen. He is committed to me.
Well, then give him some space and then you know for sure.
Okay. All right, fine. I will wait for him to call. But when he does, and he will, I'm gonna see him. Because my future is with Eric. That's how it's gonna be, Katie.
So, you heard me.
Yes, I heard you. I always hear you. I just don't act upon it sometimes. I did this today for you, as I have done so many things in my life. And I did it because I need you to know that I love you. And I am capable of changing.
One question. Did you do this hoping for something in return?
No, not in the moment. Absolutely not. However, I have been thinking. Look, it's our anniversary. It's a big one coming up. Would you please spend the day with me and with our family to celebrate it? And then whatever decision you need to make, you are free to make that decision that is best for you and for your future. No strings attached.
Well, after what you did today, I agree. You and I should spend our anniversary together. This year especially. You and I, and our wonderful family.
Ja, kommer Stephanie att kunna vinna tillbaka Eric? Se fortsättningen av Glamour alldeles strax.
So what's going on with Taylor? She just walked in and announced that she's taking the baby?
That's about how it happened.
What in the world was she thinking? She's not stable enough to watch little Jack by herself.
I talked her out of taking him last night, but she's coming back today. I don't know how to handle this.
So what do you think of it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's designed to be an aphrodisiac. It's designed for the XY demo.
And it's for both men and women. I've been working on it for the longest time.
Actually, that is sexy. Does it have a name?
I was thinking about Ode to Let's Get Busy.
Huh. I think it needs to be a little bit more direct than that.
Everybody in the world's gonna buy it once they realize it turns on their partner. Let me see. It's definitely working. What? You okay? What's going on?
Yeah. I have a lot on my mind.
Like what? You can tell me anything.
Taylor. You know, she moved out.
I didn't.
Yeah, she got away from Nick and baby Jack, and yeah, she moved back into her house in Bel Air. She's all alone. I don't want her to be alone right now. I'm gonna go check on her when we're done.
Okay. You're so sweet. Looking out for her, that must mean a lot to you.
No, I hope so. I want her to be happy.
I thought she was doing better when I saw her last time, but I've been remiss because I haven't kept in touch.
But you should call her. I'm sure that she'll appreciate that. In the meantime, she has me.
I think you did the right thing, dumping Nick and moving back here.
Yeah, I thought if I just had a little space, things would be better. And coming here brought me a lot of clarity.
Clarity's good. Hard to come by when you're involved with Nick Maroney. I'm sure glad you saw the light as soon as you did.
Well, it'll all get better. It just takes a little time.
Are you aware of how Phoebe's reacted to all this?
Yes, and I feel badly about it. She shouldn't be worrying about me. It should be the other way around. It's the parents who should be protecting the child.
It's one thing we've always agreed on. The children always come first. Taylor, you've always been an amazing mother to our children. Now you have another child with Nick. It was not too much to ask. What arrangement have you and Nick made regarding Jack?
Well, when I left Nick, I didn't bring the baby because I knew I would need a little time to get my emotions under control and get the house ready for a baby.
So what are your plans now?
Well, I've got the house ready. I've got everything baby-proofed and the nursery is ready. I just have to go get him today and he'll be with his mom.
Good. Good. I'm very glad.
Why? Were you worried? A little bit worried that maybe Brooke might want to spend a little more time with Nick and Jack now that I moved out of the house?
I guess I'd be lying if I said it hadn't crossed my mind.
Well, really, Brooke should be minding her own business. It doesn't matter what's going on between Nick and me. Jack is my son. He is not her child.
I totally agree. Convincing Brooke of that?
I've said this to you before, but you are absolutely out of your mind if you marry Brooke. Do you know that this whole thing started because she wanted to find out if she could conceive Nick's baby? She isn't over him. He isn't over her. You can't deny it. You can't change
I
it.
don't really want to believe that.
Well, neither did I.
Different situation, though.
It is? I don't think so. It's not really different at all. Look, actually, I don't care what you do with Brooke. She's your problem. But I do care about the way she affects my life and interferes in it with my child. So you can tell her that she can back off and leave me and my son alone.
I just can't believe that Taylor wants to take Jack. She's been so messed up lately. You have a right to be concerned. I'm concerned too.
I was hoping she'd change her mind, but I haven't heard from her. I doubt if I will.
Well, we can't let her take our son. Nick, I don't trust her with little Jack. But we have to find a way to stop her.
You know, Brooke, when Taylor was here, it was like she was a different woman. It's like she's gotten her act together.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. And I know that she's Jack's birth mother. But come on, Nick. You can't possibly feel comfortable with her watching our little boy on her own.
It's just sad what she's been through. She's a good woman. She doesn't deserve what happened.
You're right. She doesn't deserve it. But you know what? It happened. And there's nothing that we can do about it. Now, Taylor's been a basket case lately. And the important thing here is Jack. We need to do what we have to do to protect him.
Waited my whole life to have a child of my own. I got him. But I have to recognize that Taylor's part of him too. There's no getting around this. She's got a right to be with her son.
No matter what happens, you're not alone. I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. For you and our son.
Brooke knows how I feel about this whole mess with Nick and the baby. Told her it's best if we don't rush into a marriage right now.
Really?
I love that woman, and I know she loves me. I believe we're going to have a long and happy life with Hope and RJ. I just need the dust to settle with Popeye before we move on here.
I think that's very wise.
I know how difficult this has been for you. You and I shared a life once. We still do. Our kids. Taylor, I'll always care for you. And I'll do whatever I have to do to help you through this.
Well, thank you, but you don't have to worry about me. I've made a very new, unexpected friend who's been really good to me.
Really? Who?
Rick.
Rick? You gotta be kidding, dude. He's a kid with a chip on his shoulder. Based on what happened to Phoebe last year, you can't trust him.
No. I think he's a very stand-up guy. He may have grown up a little, I don't know, but he's been amazing. He's been there for me, he's reached out to me, and I'm very grateful for his friendship.
Everything that Taylor's been through is just taking such a huge toll on her. Ashley, she has nobody. So I feel the need to be there for her, especially since it was my mother and my sister who were responsible for sending her to the edge in the first place.
You just want to make sure she doesn't fall off?
Yeah. Like, nobody should suffer the way that she's been suffering. Everybody needs to feel connected to someone. You know what I mean? I mean, even when you're alone, you shouldn't feel like you're alone. So I've been spending time with her, reminding her how special she is.
You're pretty special too. You know that.
I do, yeah. I don't want Taylor's life to be turned upside down by this. She's such an extraordinary woman.
Hello.
Sorry.
You got really quiet again.
I apologize. My mind is just wandering.
Are you kind of consumed by this whole Taylor thing?
Yeah, no, I mean, she's planning on doing something today, and I think it's a bad idea.
Did you tell her?
No, I haven't.
Maybe you should. I mean, even if she doesn't listen, at least you'll know that you tried.
Touche. All right, I'll talk to her. What?
Nothing. I think you're pretty remarkable. You're sweet. Some lucky girl is gonna steal your heart. Well, you better get out of here right now, because if you don't go now, then I'm not gonna let you go for a while, and I've got way too much work to do on my aphrodisiac thing.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good luck with Taylor.
It's good to see you.
Rick, I'm his mother. Okay? I had every intention of always raising him. That was what I wanted to do.
Taylor, I know you feel a connection to Jack, okay? I don't even pretend to understand what it's like to carry around a child for 9 months and give birth to that child. It's an incredible bond. Just know that I'm trying to figure out what's best for you in the long run.
What's best for me is for me to be with my son.
Okay, but you said it yourself. It's inevitable that my mom and Nick will reunite because of Jack.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But Jack is my son. He's my child. He needs to be with me. I mean, I can't just turn my back on him.
Right, and Nick is the father who happens to be in love with my mother, and I just don't see how you're going to come out okay in the end.
Well, I'm not taking the baby away from Nick. That's not what I'm doing. I wouldn't do that in a million years. I'm just a mom that wants to be with her baby. I love my son.
Yeah, and my mom loves him too.
Well, she doesn't have any legal right to him, though. She wasn't even supposed to be the biological mother. I was the one who planned this whole thing. I carried the baby, and I delivered him, and he's mine. I mean, I'm not just going to hand him over to her.
Fine, fair enough. What about Nick?
What about him? The reason the marriage ended is because I happen to have an issue with my husband being in love with another woman.
Taylor, can you please just understand that I'm worried about you? I want you to be happy. I don't want you to suffer any more grief as a result of this.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. I miss Nick. I miss the possibilities that we were planning everything with our future with the baby, and now the truth is out. So in a way, I'm also free. I feel free now because I don't have to look over my shoulder and worry about my marriage all the time. I'm free to just move ahead and love the baby and focus just on him.
Sorry.
Don't be. I'm fine. I've moved on. And I've got a plan. I've got a plan to start a new life with myself and my son.
You've waited your whole life to have a family and raise a child on your own. I know how much Jack means to you.
Please think about this kid all the time. Before I go to bed at night, when I wake up in the morning, it consumes my entire day, and I cannot grasp the fact that he'd be taken from me, taken out of this house, out of his house.
It just seems so wrong.
She has her rights, though. She's his mother. It's not right to have her separated from her son. This is not how I imagined it to be, Brooke. You think about his first steps, first words, doing homework with him, teaching him to throw a ball, in my case, how to sail. Girls. I want to be a part of all of that.
I know you do.
I want Jack to have the father I didn't have. And I want him to have a mother that loves him unconditionally. The way that I'll always love his mother.
I know you love me. And you want me to be a part of your life. And when I think about that, being your wife, a mother to Jack, part of me wants that so much. So much that it hurts. I do love you. I will always love you.
Taylor, can you honestly say that you don't see my mother when you look at Jack?
Jack is a part of me. You can never break that mother-child connection. I could never give him up. He's mine.
Even if it means possibly setting yourself up to get hurt again.
I know I've been through a very rough time here, and yes, I think I've been tested, but you know what? I passed it. And on top of it, it's helped me finally get what was really going on. It was never really the baby to begin with. The problem was that we were trying to build this life together, and Nick couldn't do it because he still had feelings for your mother. And I'm so sick of competing with her. I can't do it anymore. I'm never getting another relationship like that again.
Well, I could name one man who will never make you worry about competing with Brooke.
Oh, now you're a comedian.
No. I'm serious. Very serious.
I'm waiting
a long time for you to say those words to me.
I meant what I said. But
Oh God. But what?
this is my last chance to be with Rich. To be married to him and have a future and raise Hope and RJ. And my last chance to be in the Forrester family. And RJ loves his father so much. I couldn't disappoint them.
Very admirable. What about Jack? Me? What about the way you really feel?
I think about that all the time. To be a family with you and little Jack. But it's not that simple. There's all of these outside factors. We both know that.
Well, I believe we can overcome anything we want if we do it together.
The truth is, I love you. And I love Rich. I hate this feeling of being divided. You know, when I'm with Rich, I think about you and little Jack. And when I'm with you, I think about Rich and Hope and RJ. And if Rich heard me talking like this right now, he would end it for sure. I can't let that happen, Nick. Not again.
Brooke, I'm gonna clue you in on something. You don't love Ridge the way that you love me. You fell in love with the man when you were 18 years old and you put him on a pedestal. He was like a little dream to you. And now you're a big, grown-up woman. And everything about you has changed. You know it won't work. That's why you're not married to him now. Because if it could work, you would have done it. You ever thought about that? You certainly had the opportunity and the time, but it hasn't happened. And you know why? Because what you have with him isn't like what you have with me. Because our relationship is based on truth and honesty. And that little boy, RJ, that you have with Rich, he's gonna grow up. And he's gonna realize one day that his mother sacrificed what was in her heart. And you're gonna be the one who has to live with that. I'm not gonna beg you. You know I love you. And we both know how you feel about me.
You're in my heart, Nick. You're still deep in my heart.
Brooke slits mellan sina känslor för Ridge och Nick. Fortsättningen av Glamour ser du imorgon 5:05. Ett skadeståndskrav för en förstörd bil förvandlas till en fråga om rån och kidnappning. I Judys domstol tar kvällens rättsfall en ny vändning när Judy Shindlin börjar ställa de oväntade frågorna. Alldeles strax.
Do you love me? Yes. God, yes. I can't help myself. I will always love you.
Are you sure that you're okay with doing this?
I'm not going to argue with you about this, Rick. I mean, I've got to have him here with me. I've been here for a few days already, all by myself, and I'm losing my mind. You know, this is extremely hard for me being away from him.
Which is precisely why I question your ability to take care of this child by yourself right now.
Well, don't question my ability to take care of my baby. Because I'm fine. I just needed a little time by myself to gather my thoughts, get away from the house, and now I'm better. I just want to go get the baby and come back here and move on with my life.
Okay then. Well, can I come?
Oh, that's very sweet, but it's not necessary.
No, I know it's not necessary, but I'd like to come, for moral support.
Okay, fine. Let's go.
I don't know what perfume you're working on, but it certainly agrees with you.
Well, hi, Stephanie.
You look absolutely radiant.
Thank you. I've hit a stumbling block here, though. It's a nasty afterscent that I'm not happy about.
I'm sure you'll work it out, but it's nice to see you in such a good mood.
You too. I take it things are going well for you and Eric?
You're looking up,
Oh.
which is why I came to see you. It's our anniversary. We're going to have a party, and I would like to invite you to that party.
Awkward.
Oh, no. Not just because my doofus son was stupid enough to break off your relationship. No, please. You're part of my family. Please come to the party.
Well, when you put it like that, maybe.
Fair enough. So what exactly is this fragrance?
Well, it's a new cologne, actually. It's designed to be an aphrodisiac, specifically for the Gen XY demo. It's unisex.
Very intriguing, but rather difficult to pull off.
Exactly. It's very tricky to find something that works well for both men and women.
Oh. Well, maybe you should involve Ridge. He could be your guinea pig.
Careful. Your ulterior motive is showing.
You think so?
Uh-huh. Besides, I have a different inspiration in mind these days. Rick. I do love you. It's just not possible.
Anything is possible if you want it badly enough. Just know that you'll always be part of Jack's life, no matter what happens with you and me.
And if Taylor has anything to say about it, I can't believe that she's actually going to come here and take him away.
Be here any time.
Is there something we can do to stop her? I know you said she's getting better, but still.
She has a right to see her son, Brooke.
She's been so unstable lately.
I know, I'm in complete agreement with you. I don't want her to take this boy from this house. It doesn't feel right to me.
Well, why am I not shocked to find you here? Rick, what are you doing here? What's going on?
I'm here to support Taylor.
Does Rich know you're over here?
I came over when Nick told me what you're about to do.
Oh, of course he did. You two share everything. That's right. That's the reason the whole marriage fell apart.
I know this is a complicated situation, but for you to come over here and want to take the baby out of his own father's home.
Don't you dare tell me what to do about Jack. The baby needs his mother, and it's about time you accepted that that person is me. It is not you.
No one is questioning your role as Jack's mother.
Can't you see? She just can't wait for me to be out of Jack's life. She can't. She's practically salivating at the idea.
That is not true.
Yes, it is. But my name is on the birth certificate. The baby is mine. I carried him. I did the labor. He's my baby.
I know that.
You really think that I believe this ridiculous story that you made up, that this whole thing is an accident? Like you and your daughter are these altruistic patrons of scientific research. Like graciously just donated one of your eggs for the betterment of mankind.
Taylor, I don't think that's...
No, now why was it that you even had an egg to donate in the first place? Oh yeah, I remember. That's what it was, that you were having fertility tests done to see if you could give my husband a baby because you found out that I couldn't. That's exactly what you did, isn't it? So when was it? When was that point when you thought, oh, Hey, I know. I'll just have my daughter, the doctor, implant that egg in Taylor and let her be the incubator and let her do the delivery and all of the work. And then while she's recovering, I'll run around his office in these tiny little dresses and try to get him to fall for me. Soon the marriage will fall right apart. Well, you know what? That's not going to happen. I talked to an attorney.
That's enough. We are all in agreement that the boy is ours, yours and mine. I thought we were finished with all of these conspiracy theories. It was an accident. It was fate. Call it whatever you want. What happened, happened. Now we all move forward.
Fine. You know, I personally don't care what Brooke does with the rest of her life, but if anybody is moving forward with Jack, it'll just be us. I don't want Brooke a part of any of it. Okay? I don't even know what she's doing here. She's the one who ruined our family.
What is going on? Why are you doing this? Because you certainly aren't acting like you were the other day. And you certainly don't seem stable enough to handle a child.
Because I had hoped when I came here that I wouldn't find her here, but I did. And please, I just need to be with the baby. Just please let me just take the baby. I'll just go.
Nick? Taylor and I have talked a lot about this. At first, I had my reservations as well, but she's worked really hard. And she's pulling herself through this. I mean, she's baby-proofed the house. The house is ready, and I think she's doing very well, despite the circumstances.
Define well.
Mom, please, can't you see your very presence is driving her crazy, and can you blame her?
I think that you and I should give Taylor and Nick some time to talk.
Don't do this. Don't take this baby out of his home.
Rick? Yes. Well, I know that you were involved with him when you were in Paris, and that's understandable. It's a beautiful, romantic city, but you're back here in the United States, and I mean, usually one finds out relationships like that don't work out in real life.
That reminds me of my relationship with Ridge, doesn't it?
I think you gave up on him too soon.
Right. Well, apparently I need to learn things the hard way in life, but eventually I do learn. And what I learned is that Brooke and Ridge are going to do this dance they do forever.
I'm not so sure about that.
Why?
Look, they're going through something right now, and I can't say exactly what it is, but it involves Nick, and I don't think Ridge is prepared to deal with the consequences of that involvement.
Right. Well, I know what you're talking about. It's the egg donation thing.
Oh, you know about that?
Yes, I have known about that for a while.
Well, now that Brooke is the mother of Nick's child, I think it's just a matter of time before she goes over to that house on a daily basis and wants to mother that baby. And I don't think that Ridge is going to put up with that, so who knows, this might be your chance.
Stephanie, my chance to what? Get hurt again? I mean, honestly, I cared very deeply for Ridge, and I ended up out in the cold. And that's okay. I mean, my wounds have healed, and there's no hard feelings. I'd kind of prefer to keep it that way.
But you're still friends. He's going to need a friend when Brooke walks away from him, and I'd like to think that you'll be there as a friend.
Yes, of course I'll be there as a friend, but let's keep it at that, okay? Because I can't imagine wading back in those very complicated waters again. I'm a lot of things. I'm not a masochist.
Just keep the door open.
In the meantime, I have other doors that are opening.
Mm-hmm. You talking about Rick?
Yes, I am.
Well, Rick is a very sweet boy, but he's not man enough for you.
So you came here with Taylor to support her?
Yeah. She needed a friend.
But Taylor needs more than just a friend to lean on. She needs psychological help. She's an alcoholic. She's delusional.
All right, Mom, please, will you stop saying that stuff?
You heard her. She was practically accusing me of causing this whole situation.
Well, if you look at it from her point of view, can you blame a woman?
It's ridiculous.
Not to Taylor. Mom, the woman has been through hell. And I care about this woman.
Of course you care about her, sweetheart. We all do. I mean, Taylor's been intertwined in our lives for years. But if I were you, I would stay clear of this situation. She is a walking disaster. And if she starts drinking again, I don't want you anywhere near that.
I'm not gonna abandon her when she needs me the most, Mom. I'm sorry.
Oh, God. This is just such a complicated situation.
Doesn't have to be. I came here today because I wanted to make sure that Nick did not give Taylor any trouble. She has every right in the world to be with her son, and I don't want Nick standing in her way.
Taylor, I'm asking you not to take my son from me.
Nick.
He's had such a tough time in his young life. I'm asking you, can we leave him here in his home? Because a child needs stability. He needs a routine. You can see him anytime you like, day or night. You know that. I would never keep you from him. I would never do that.
I would never do that to you either. But I'm taking him home with me. He needs to be with his mother.
Rick is much younger than you.
Much. You know, for your information, Rick and I happen to be two consenting adults who have an awful lot in common. How old do you think I am, anyway? Don't answer that.
Well, old enough to know better, and wise enough to know that this isn't something you really want. Come on, Ashley. You and Rick are in two different places in your lives. I can understand, believe me. You'd want to have a fling with a handsome young man.
Wait. I am not comfortable discussing my personal relationships with you. And frankly, I just came off of a very difficult breakup, so I'd like to keep my options open. So that means if I want to have a walk on the wild side with Rick or anybody else, then I'm going to damn well enjoy every second of it.
How could Nick think that Taylor would just walk away from her child like that?
Because she did.
No, she did, Mom. She just needed some time for herself. Okay? And now she's back. And Nick is trying to spin this into something that it's not.
Honey, Nick isn't doing anything malicious. He just wants what's best for little Jack, as do I.
Yeah, and that would be his mommy.
Look, I know you think that Taylor's ready to take care of that little boy, but I'd like to see her get her wits about her a little bit more. I mean, she seemed really paranoid about all those conspiracy theories. I'm just concerned about Jack. Can't you see that?
Yes, I can. Mom, Taylor, she was off track for a while, but now she's back, and she needs her son.
Sounds like he's awake.
Let's go check on him.
You could take the back stairs.
Okay. Mom, hang on just 1 second. I want you to know that I know this is difficult for you, and I sympathize with you. You feel responsible for Jack, and it's understandable, but Taylor's his mom, and she's going to take very good care of him,
I'm truly sorry that you misunderstood my intentions when I left the house.
Well, it seemed pretty clear to me that you were leaving us both.
How in the world could you think I would do something like that? Why would I do that? That's my baby. He's everything to me now, more than ever.
Well, that may well be, but all I've seen so far is inconsistent behavior from you. And now you're asking me to let you take my son from my house to your house.
He's all I have left. I need him, please, Nick. I'm not your enemy here. I want us to share our son. I want us to find a way to do that. We can find a way. We'll find a way to make it work, I promise. I'm not going to continue to discuss my personal relationships with you, Stephanie. I hope you're going to respect my decision.
Well, if you sound just like one of my daughters when you talk
I
to me.
mean it. So if I choose to have a relationship with Ridge, or with Rick, or with Jean in accounting, then that's my business.
Jean in accounting?
Yes. He asked me out last week. The point is, I have other doors that are opening. All right? So as much as you may want it, I'm not going to sit around and hope that Brooke's going to dump Ridge again.
Jean in accounting? Oh, brother. I guess I'll have to do the hoping for both of us.
I feel responsible because I know that you feel hurt and I know that you feel alone, which is a big reason why I'm concerned about you taking Jack.
No, it was my fear that was making me out of control. That's it. And unfortunately, my greatest fear is what I found out was true. So now it's all out in the open. There's nothing else to find out, and my fear is gone. The fact is, I never really even had you. Listen, I'm asking you not to give me a hard time about this, okay? I am taking Jack, and I am leaving. And I'm asking you to respect that when he's in your care, that I don't want Brooke anywhere around him. Hand me my baby.
You can visit him anytime you want. You don't have to take him.
I am his mother. I am not going to visit my child. I'm taking him home.
This is his home.
No, he has separate homes. He has 2 separate homes because his parents are separated, and we know why. Come on, Nick, you know me. Come on. Let me just take him. He'll be safe. You know that.
Willie,
Yes.
you can't drink around this boy.
I knew it. I knew I was right. I confided in you and James. I didn't want it to go anywhere else. Do what is right for this little boy, Taylor. I am. Please give me my child. That'd be just like you, wouldn't it? To go and kick me while I'm down and use that against me. Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm not drinking. I haven't had anything to drink. Just give me the baby. I'll call you, and we'll make the rest of the arrangements, okay? Can you take me home?
Yep.
Go.
I'm sorry. You know this was the right thing.
I can't believe this. She's been drinking?
She's not drinking now.
No, she is. Look at her. She's an emotional basket case. Nick, what if she gets the baby home and he starts crying again? And then she starts drinking? What then? You said so yourself. It's just too risky. Please, get little Jack back here where you know he's going to be safe.
She'll have one night with him. I'll have my son home tomorrow.
När Glamour fortsätter kommer Taylor att få ett brev med nyheter som hon aldrig väntat sig. Detta och fler överraskningar alldeles strax alltså.
Storm's agreed to act as my attorney.
Oh, good.
We've got to be careful how we handle Taylor. She wants to be alone with her son, but I cannot allow her to be with him if there's any threat of her drinking again.
Why didn't you tell me she was drinking again?
Because I wanted to protect her.
Protect her? Well, thank God nothing happened to Jack.
I was with him the whole time. I wasn't going to let anything happen.
Well, now she's alone with him. God knows what's going to happen now that you're not there to monitor her drinking.
Nick, it scares the hell out of me to think that Jack could be in danger.
It scares the hell out of me, too.
Well, he seemed a little confused about his new crib and the bedroom, but, you know, I sang him a couple of songs and he went back to sleep.
Well, that's normal, yeah.
Yeah, he's always been a really good sleeper, but I think it'll just take a little time for him to get used to the room. Are you still concerned?
Yeah. A little bit.
You know what? I find this so ironic that you, of all people, would be supporting me against Brooke.
I don't necessarily see it that way. I look at myself as someone who is just concerned about you and wants what's best for you and your son.
Well, what's best for Jack and me is for us to be together.
You're sure about that?
Do you doubt me?
Let me ask you something. You said before that when you look at Jack, you see my mother, and it fills you with rage.
It wasn't that. What I felt was rage, but it was not directed at the baby. It wasn't about that.
Okay, well, I am also Brooke's son. Do you feel rage when you see me?
You know what? When I see you, I see a wonderful man. A man who's kind and sensitive and very sweet. I don't know how I would have gotten through any of this without you.
It's so weird the way Mom and Nick split up.
Some things weren't meant to be.
Well, yeah, but it seemed like things were working out, and then out of the blue, it's over. I don't get it.
Things going on, kiddo.
Well, what about Jack? Is Mom gonna raise him all alone?
It's up to Nick and Taylor. Joint custody, probably.
You know, Mom didn't seem like herself after Jack was born. I mean, you must have noticed it too. She was kind of nervous all the time, like something wasn't right.
She's going through a lot.
Like depression? Being a new mom again or something?
Look, sweetie, that's all behind her now. She seemed much better when I saw her earlier. And I think she'll be back to her old self.
I hope so.
The last thing she needs is for you to be worried about her. She did tell me that. So, if you want to help your mom,
Quit worrying.
just give her some space and she'll let you know if she needs you, okay?
Thanks a lot for coming over. Come in.
Well, you're welcome. I'm just sorry to hear about you and Taylor.
Thank you. I'm worried about Taylor. Like I told you on the phone, she hasn't been herself lately.
Yeah, well, she's had a tough time of it the last 2 years. You know, the drunk driving accident that killed Darla, having to spend time in jail. I'm surprised, though. I thought she'd gotten herself straightened out.
She had, but then she started drinking again.
Is that true?
Unfortunately, it is. She's not drinking right now, but for her to fall off the wagon like that and then want to be alone with Jack. She's unstable. She's been that way for months. What I need to know is how do we protect ourselves as well as my son?
Well, I gotta tell you, Nick, it doesn't make much sense. I mean, the picture you're painting doesn't sound like the kind of woman that Taylor is at all. Why don't we just back up a little bit and you can tell me a little bit how she came to this change in behavior. Brooke, you didn't have anything to do with this, did you?
Yes, I did, but it's not the way that you're thinking. I'm Jack's biological mother.
So, of all the eggs to be accidentally mixed up, what a shocker.
Yep. We were all shocked when we found out what happened. But Taylor's the one that's had the most difficult time of it.
Well, understandably so. Now I can see why she's become so unglued.
She's emotionally unstable. She's a woman with an alcoholic past that's admitted to drinking again.
Alright, so what do you want to do about this, Nick?
I don't want to take away her parental rights completely, but I do want to be in control of my son and the situation. At least until Taylor's proven beyond a reasonable doubt that she's pulled herself back together.
Well, it is true that being in Taylor's care does put your child in a potentially risky situation.
The safety and well-being of my son is all that matters here. That's why when I ask for an emergency custody hearing first thing tomorrow morning.
And I am really going to be needing your support more than ever.
That's what I'm here for.
I just I cannot believe that Nick was so upset that I want to be there for my child. I just can't. And that he's so concerned. It's just completely unnecessary.
Well, do you honestly think you're ready to care for this child on your own?
Yes, or I wouldn't have brought him here. I love that baby. I want to be with him. He's everything to me.
No, I realize that, but I don't think Nick is so confident.
Well, then I'll just have to prove myself.
Good. Good for you.
Oh, listen, I wanted to ask you if you could help me with something.
Yeah.
Could you just go all through the house, everywhere out on the property, and just make sure there's no alcohol anywhere? I want every bottle out of here because I don't want anybody coming up with an idea that I might be drinking.
No, that's fine. I think it's a great idea. I'll start at the bar. I'll go to the wine cellar, the pool house, anywhere that there might be alcohol. I'll get rid of it.
Thank you for everything. What? You keep doing that?
Nothing. Look, I'm looking at you and I'm seeing an unbelievably beautiful woman, yet so fragile at the same time. Taylor, I don't think that anybody really knows what you've been through. I mean, years of being pitted against my mother and losing battle after battle.
Well, today is a new day. I am not going to be losing this battle.
You do realize what you're getting yourself into.
Maybe just a little bit of a challenge, but it isn't anything I can't handle.
You're entering into a joint custody situation. I'm talking about a future being connected to my mother. Taylor, I admire that you want to be a mother to little Jack. But have you ever considered the fact that it just might not be your place in life?
No. My place in life is with him. You know what? You're making me think about this now. I'm just curious, where do you think my place in life is?
Mom? Yo, Mom!
Sis, mother's not here.
Well, that's okay, because you're the one I'm looking for anyway. I'm not interrupting a father-daughter moment, am I?
No, I have to head back to my dorm anyway. Lots of work to finish.
Is everything okay at school? I haven't talked to you in a couple days.
Yeah, thanks for giving me a heads up about Grandpa's picture in the paper.
Yeah, I figured you needed to be forewarned.
I hid out for a couple of days, and then I realized it's kind of funny if you think about it. Are he and Donna still together?
That's actually why I'm here. Rich, we have a golden opportunity.
Do we?
It's Mom and Dad's anniversary, and it's a biggie. And he has promised her that the family's going to be together on this day, so we just have to figure out some way to make sure he doesn't leave after.
I don't know, sis. He's pretty committed to Donna.
What? I'm not going to just hand him over to her, not without a fight. Are you with me?
Well, I'm sure we both are. Let me know if you need anything. I have to go. Bye, Dad.
Bye.
Okay, so what you're asking for is an emergency hearing to determine custody on the basis of your opinion that Taylor is temporarily unfit to care for your child.
I want to go about this as careful as we can for Taylor's sake.
I understand, but if you want to remove your child from Taylor's care immediately, then we have to build a case against her. We have to prove how unstable she is.
I know that, but just do it as respectfully as possible. I don't want to drag through the mud.
Well, you said that Taylor herself admitted to drinking and that she's had a hard time connecting with Jack, right?
The bottom line is I don't want her alone with my son, not until she's proven she's stable.
I understand you don't want to take away her parental rights completely. You just want to make sure that any visitation Taylor has with Jack be supervised.
Exactly.
Okay, well, now that I have all the facts, I can understand why you'd be concerned. Why don't I just go ahead and make a few calls, see what I can do.
I know this is hard for you.
Just hate doing this to Taylor.
I hate it too. But we have to think about Jack, what's best for him. You're doing the right thing.
Look, Felicia, about this anniversary party.
Just hear me out, okay? I really think we can convince Dad not to leave. If we get the family together, and I mean the whole family, and we make it very moving and emotional, you know what he is with this family? I mean, this family is his greatest accomplishment. Donna can't compete with that.
Dad's in a different place now.
That silly photograph that was plastered all over the style section, he barely even batted an eye. Donna has changed him. He actually seems like a happy man now.
What is wrong with you? Do you not care about this at all?
Sometimes, sis, you gotta grab happiness when you can.
Whoa. Do I smell trouble in paradise? What did Brooke do now? Huh?
She didn't do anything except just be herself. And it's kind of making me a little nuts.
Something to do with Nick's baby, the one that she's accidentally the mother of?
Nick and Taylor split up.
Surprise, surprise.
I put my wedding on hold until I can figure all this out.
Which will be like forever.
Now you're sounding like Taylor.
I can read the tea leaves all by myself. Good luck.
And every time Brooke and I are so close.
Did you ever stop to think that, maybe it's just not meant to be? Okay, I'm sure you two will work things out. But about Mom and Dad's anniversary party.
Look, you go ahead and plan it. I'll be there. Just don't expect any great miracles.
That's just it, Big Brother. I am absolutely expecting a miracle. Maybe you should too.
Okay, great. Thank you. Well, we're on lock. I was able to arrange for an emergency petition to be heard first thing tomorrow morning. Process servers on their way over to Taylor's to serve the papers.
Thank you.
Well, I better get home, get to work, so we're prepared for tomorrow morning. See you in court.
See you in court. God, what a mess. I thought I'd be battling for custody of my son.
Taylor's given you no choice.
Seems like there should have been some other way.
Well, there wasn't. And I can't help but think about Rick's involvement in all of this.
When did he become so close to Taylor?
Seems strange.
Maybe it's a good thing. If Jack comes home to us, she'll need somebody there for her.
My son, of all people.
Well, he seems committed to it. He's a good guy.
But why? Where is this coming from?
So where is your place? Well, right now it's here. With me. Taylor, you are a brilliant psychiatrist. You've successfully raised 3 children. Beautiful, talented, sexy, completely irresistible.
Stop being so sweet. I'm not letting you come over here anymore.
I can't stop. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you have nothing to worry about with me. I'm the one man in this entire universe that is not going to fall in love with Brooke Logan.
Dr. Taylor Maroney?
Yes.
You okay? What is that?
It's a summons. I have to be in court in the morning?
Taylor's probably got in the papers by now.
She must be feeling horrible.
I'd imagine so.
Sorry, Nick, but I know the pain of losing custody of your children. Happened to me last year, thanks to Stephanie.
What you went through last year with your kids wasn't your fault. You weren't emotionally unstable. You weren't drinking. You were completely innocent. Stephanie used you. This is totally different.
Whether it's Taylor's fault or not, it's still a terrible feeling having your child taken away.
Brooke, you gotta stay committed to this. You told me that I was doing the right thing by putting Jack first. Remember? Regardless of what Taylor goes through.
an emergency petition for custody for Jack. I have to be there tomorrow morning. I can't believe this. I can't believe he's trying to take the baby away from me. Oh my God, I can't believe he thinks I'm not able to take care of the baby.
Taylor, this is exactly what I was afraid of. It's why I questioned if it was best for you to...
What? What? Walk away from my child like I had to walk away from my husband? No way. No, I'm not doing it. I'm talking to him.
Taylor, you're a little emotional right now. Do you think that that's best for you to be calling him?
It must be Taylor.
Hello.
How could you do this to me? An emergency petition for custody of Jack?
You left me no choice.
What do you mean I left you no choice? You left me no choice but to walk away from this marriage. God, you know that it killed me. It broke my heart, but I had to do it for my own sanity. I couldn't deal with this. Why? I mean, you know I've already lost you. Why do you want to make me lose my baby?
I believe you will pull yourself together eventually, but for right now, I think it's too soon for you to be alone with Jack.
I can't believe I'm even hearing you say this. What do you mean it's too soon for me to be with Jack? I don't think you want me to have custody at all. I think you want to take him away from me completely.
That's not the case, I promise you.
Well, I know exactly who's responsible for this. It's the same person who's responsible for everything I've ever lost in my life. It's Brooke. She wants my baby. I know that's what she's up to. And I promise you one thing. She has taken 2 of my husbands. She is not going to take my baby. I swear to God that is not going to happen. So you can just tell her to forget it. I swear you and Brooke are not taking my child.
Listen to me. I am not going to let them take your baby away from you, okay? Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm here. I'm here for you.
Imorgon är det dags för Taylor och Nick att träffas i rätten och detta kommer verkligen att sätta hjulet i rullning då fler än bara de två blir involverade. Missa inte fortsättningen av Glamour som vi ser imorgon 5:05. Här närmast i TV4 Plus ska vi till Judys domstol.
Sir, you must stop now. Take it easy, cop. My client wasn't even in town today, and you know it.
Och jag vill ha dem, jag vill köpa en. Men det får jag inte.
Varför inte?
För att mamma och pappa tror inte jag kan ta hand om en nog.
I NHL vänder svenskarna i Detroit 2-1 underläge borta mot Tampa Bay i sista perioden. Henrik Zetterberg kvitterade, Mikael Samuelsson gav sen Red Wings ledningen och Johan Franzén satte slutresultatet 4-2. Framspelad av just Zetterberg och Samuelsson.
Och mer hockey. Ikväll möts Mora och AIK i Hockeyallsvenskan direkt i TV4 Sport. Två lag som tappat lite mark i toppen men som båda har elitserieambitioner. Eller hur, Marika?
Visst är det så. Då förstår ni att det är 3-poängare som gäller för båda lagen. AIK vann senaste mötet på Hovet. Kan Mora få revansch ikväll, tror Leif?
Jag känner mig väldigt osäker inför den här matchen. Båda lagen har varit lite upp och ner, förlorat sina senaste matcher och jag är lite osäker på vilka som drar det längsta strået. Ingen tvekan om att båda lagen är hett ute efter att vinna.
Ska den gå till förlängning alltså?
Jag tror att det blir jämnt.
Klockan 19 i TV4 Sport säger alltså Mora mot AIK. Vad ska ni bjuda på eran 22-sändning då, Peppe?
Ja, bland annat är vi i Västerås där Vik Hockey möter Malmö. Vik för första gången utan sin tränare Johan Thornberg som ju hoppat av sen familjen utsatts för allvarliga hot. Men först blir det väder. Här kommer nämligen Madeleine.
Den svenska militära närvaron i Afghanistan ska utökas nästa år, men en viktig del av insatsen kommer att drabbas av förseningar. Sjukvårdshelikoptrarna från helikopterskvadronen i Kallinge som behövs för att rädda livet på skadade soldater kommer inte att finnas på plats förrän tidigast 2010.
De 3 ombyggda Super-Puma-helikoptrarna som ska ingå när ISAF-styrkan i Afghanistan utökas är inte klara ännu. Försvarets materielverk beställde ombyggnaden redan 2006, men arbetet som görs i Norge har drabbats av förseningar och chefen för flygtaktiska kommandot bekräftar att helikoptrarna inte kommer att kunna vara med när styrkan i Afghanistan utökas nästa år.
För att vi inte har fått förutsättningar att förbereda oss att operera dem eftersom de ännu inte är överlämnade och driftsatta i Försvarsmakten.
Sen kommer det ta tid att utbilda piloterna på de modifierade helikoptrarna. De har bland annat förstärkts med kevlar, fått insatt sjukvårdsutrustning och hela instrumentpanelen i cockpit är ny.
Det är en ganska stor palett utav så att säga, saker vi måste öva oss på, men kanske den som är mest tidskritisk är förmågan att flyga i mörker.
Utbildningen i mörkerflygning måste göras under vintern och eftersom helikoptrarna inte levererats än kan det bli tidigast nästa vinter. Troligtvis kan helikoptrarna inte börja operera i Afghanistan från 2010. När regeringen presenterade utökningen i Afghanistan igår fanns sjukvårdshelikoptrarna med. Försvarsministerns pressekreterare säger till Nyheterna idag att man är medveten om förseningen, men man valde att ta med helikoptrarna i propositionen ändå för att de ska kunna sättas in så snart arbetet är klart.
SJ försöker nu göra något åt problemen med de försenade X2000-tågen. Vart fjärde X2000-tåg var försenat i oktober och det gör att vd nu vill sätta in ett akut åtgärdsprogram för att komma till rätta med de här problemen.
EU-ordföranden, den franske presidenten Nicolas Sarkozy och Rysslands president Dmitrij Medvedev höll idag ett kort toppmöte i Nice för att tina upp de frostiga relationerna. Efter Rysslands insats i Georgien har förhållandet mellan EU och Ryssland varit spänt. Men idag enades man om att stoppa utplaceringar av nya missiler i Östeuropa och att hålla en större europeisk säkerhetskonferens under nästa år. Dagens möte var också ett avstamp inför helgens G20-möte i Washington. Den bräckliga vapenvilan mellan Israel och Hamas håller på att ta slut. Under veckan har Israel attackerat och dödat flera medlemmar i Hamas och Hamas svarat med att skjuta raketer in på israeliskt område.
We are not accepting to speak about ceasefire while they are addressing real aggression against the Palestinian people.
Gränsövergångarna till Gaza har stängts också för hjälpsändningar, vilket gör att det nu råder brist på både mat och bränsle i Gazaremsan. Enligt FN riskerar nu 1,5 miljon människor att svälta, men så länge Hamas skjuter raketer vägrar Israel att öppna gränsen igen.
God kväll. Vi börjar med finansminister Anders Borgs konstaterande idag att finanskrisen på allvar har nått Sverige. Läget är det allvarligaste sedan depressionen, sa Borg, och arbetslösheten fortsätter att öka. Nu skrivs prognoserna om kraftigt och regeringen hotar med tuffare tag mot bankerna.
Den globala finanskrisen skakar om. Anders Borg får återigen se över statsfinanserna. Han räknar med låg svensk tillväxt nästa år, i värsta fall till och med negativ tillväxt.
Det är en mycket kraftig försvagning vi ser internationellt. Det är kanske det mest besvärliga läget vi har haft finansiellt sedan depressionen, och för svenska företag betyder att exportefterfrågan blir kanske den svagaste på ett par, 3 decennier. Så att det är en mycket kraftig inbromsning. Det kommer betyda att vi får en tydlig försvagning på arbetsmarknaden.
Anders Borg medger nu att finanskrisen gör att budgeten som klubbas i december kan kräva kompletteringar.
Ja, budgeten är ju stark, det är en av de mest expansiva i Europa och vi ska få plats ett beslut om budgeten här i december. Sen får vi naturligtvis titta på om det behövs kompletteringar.
Det låter som det krävs kompletteringar.
Vi vet att det finns signaler från Arbetsförmedlingen om att de gärna skulle se ytterligare aktiveringsåtgärder. Maud Olofsson har framhållit att fordonsindustrin är i en mycket besvärlig situation.
Regeringen försöker få de svenska storbankerna att gå med på ett statligt garantiprogram. Men intresset från bankerna är så magert att Borg nu hotar med tuffare tag.
Jag är besviken. Jag tycker det är tråkigt och förvånande att de inte har tagit chansen att bidra till en väl fungerande långivning till hushåll och företag. Jag tycker det är väldigt tråkigt och det här är besvärligt. Vi måste följa det här noggrant och behövs det kärvare tag mot bankerna för att de ska sköta sig mot hushåll och företag, då får vi ju titta på det.
Kärvare tag, vad innebär det?
Ja, det är det vi ska titta på. Först ska vi ju ge dem chansen att så att säga, ta sitt ansvar, men om det inte sker då får vi titta på olika alternativ.
Du tänker tvinga dem att delta i det här?
Jag tänker göra allt vad jag kan för att vi ska ha en fungerande kreditgivning i Sverige så att inte arbetslösheten ökar i onödan.
Ja, nu är krisen här på allvar. Ulf Kristoffersson, har det inte tagit lite lång tid för regeringen att komma till den här insikten?
Jo, det kan man verkligen tycka. Så de här prognoserna som fanns i budgeten i september, de är ju överspelade för länge sedan. Det har de flesta ekonomer redan insett. Men det är alltså först idag som Anders Borg medger att det här så kallade superpaketet i budgeten inte räcker. Men han har fortfarande inget svar på vad regeringen tänker göra mer.
Nej, för borde man inte ha kombinerat den här insikten då kan man tycka med några ganska konkreta besked om vad som bör göras nu?
Jo, men Borgs dilemma, han är finansminister i en fyrpartiregering med flera viljor som drar åt olika håll. Och det krävs många och långa förhandlingar. Det är inte alltid lätt att komma överens. Frågan om könsneutrala äktenskap har ju visat det, inte minst. Dessutom så han har ju bundit sig vid att den här arbetslinjen med skattesänkningar och sänkta ersättningar, det är receptet. Och för honom sitter det väldigt långt inne då att komma med andra förslag, alltså de här med arbetsmarknadsutbildningar och stödpaket som brukar vara receptet vid lågkonjunkturer.
Vad säger då oppositionen? Ja, den är inte oväntat starkt kritisk till att regeringen fortfarande inte lägger fram några nya åtgärder för att möta den växande arbetslösheten. En häpnadsväckande passivitet, säger Socialdemokraternas ekonomiska talesman.
Finansminister Anders Borgs framträdande idag får inga entusiastiska applåder från oppositionen. Visserligen är det bra att regeringen nu reviderar sina siffror. Allt för länge har man hängt kvar vid de som fanns i budgeten, det vill säga innan finanskrisen tog fart, anser oppositionen.
Anders Borg är verkligen den sista som ser att arbetslösheten stiger och sysselsättningen faller kraftigt. Det är hög tid att han reviderar sina prognoser. Problemet är att han håller fast vid sin politik som ju inte innehåller någonting mot arbetslösheten.
Framförallt skjuter oppositionen in sin kritik på att Anders Borg och regeringen fortfarande inte kommer med några åtgärder för att stimulera ekonomin och dämpa den hotande arbetslösheten.
Det behövs ett paket med flertal åtgärder idag för att försöka motverka effekterna av den här lågkonjunkturen och göra vad vi kan för att människor ska kunna ha kvar sina jobb.
Socialdemokraterna la i förra veckan en lång rad förslag för att få fart på ekonomin och Thomas Östros anser nu att regeringen är häpnadsväckande passiv.
Regeringen har slutat regera i den viktigaste frågan av alla, jobben. Jag kräver ju att man nu gör någonting nu. Vi har lagt våra förslag på stimulanspaket på 17 miljarder kronor. Regeringen gör absolut ingenting.
Även det tredje oppositionspartiet stämmer in i kritikerkören och har sin analys klar.
Att de inte har kompetens att föra det här landet ur en lågkonjunktur verkar det som, eftersom de inte vidtar några åtgärder. Jag tycker att det är beklagligt och jag tycker det är sorgligt och jag känner en stor oro för hur det här ska gå.
Vi också talar med näringslivet, Ulf. Inte heller de helt nöjda med regeringens agerande?
Nej, näringslivet tycker också att Borg är alldeles för passiv. De vill se ett jobbpaket på 20 miljarder kronor där man bland annat tidigare lägger byggen av vägar och järnvägar.
Kan man se någon slags skiljelinje här mellan att satsa sig eller spara sig ur det som nu händer?
Ja, och Borg är då väldigt mycket spara, även i en internationell jämförelse, medan näringslivet mer är inne på offensiva satsningar som sker i andra länder, inte minst i krisens hemland, USA.
Nej, för det var ju nämligen på det sättet att i sin första intervju efter valsegern sa USAs blivande president Barack Obama om den ekonomiska krisen att de amerikanska hjulen måste rulla till varje pris. Vi ska inte bry oss för mycket om budgetunderskottet.
We have to do whatever it takes to get this economy moving again.
that we're going to have to spend money now to stimulate the economy, and that we shouldn't worry about the deficit next year or even the year after.
I denna första tv-intervju sedan valtriumfen den 4 november stod också Barack Obama fast vid sina löften om truppreträtt från Irak, en ökning i Afghanistan och att lägga ner fånglägret Guantanamo på Kuba.
I have said repeatedly that I intend to close Guantanamo, and I will follow through on that. I've said repeatedly that America doesn't torture, and I'm going to make sure that we don't torture. Those are part and parcel of an effort to regain America's moral stature in the world.
Can you give us some sense of when you might start redeployments out of Iraq?
As soon as I take office, I will call in the Joint Chiefs of Staff, my national security apparatus, and we will start executing a plan that draws down our troops, particularly in light of the problems that we're having in Afghanistan, which has continued to worsen. We've got to shore up those efforts.
Och Rolf Porseryd, Afghanistan är ju uppenbarligen Obamas viktigaste. Om Irak var Bushs viktigaste så satsar han på Afghanistan. Vilka förutsättningar har han att lyckas till exempel i jakten på bin Laden?
Bush lovade i 7 år att han ska fånga bin Laden. Obama får det minst lika svårt. Vi vet ju inte ens om bin Laden lever. Så här blir det ett oerhört stort problem. Dessutom Afghanistan är ingen enkel operation. Den kan bli lika svår minst som Irak har varit.
Det han nu sa om Guantanamo-basen, den ökände, är det överraskande att han vill stänga den?
Ja, på ett sätt är det ju inte det. Han har sagt det förr. Det har varit en inrikespolitisk kritik av regeringens sätt att tänja på tortyrbegreppet, att hålla fångar långa perioder utan att ta dem till domstol. Så därför så förväntas man att han skulle säga det. Dessutom är den internationella oppositionen och kritiken mot Guantanamo mycket, mycket stark. Han vill återupprätta USAs internationella anseende och därför driver han den här linjen hårt och klart.
Vad ska man då säga om det han sa om budgetunderskottet? Han var ju väldigt tydlig, men det verkar nästan som han tog lätt på det i förhållande till det totala krisläget.
Där har han det stora och svåra problemet. Vi ser en bilindustri som är ryggraden i amerikansk politik nu nästan brakar samman. Han har ett enormt problem framför sig, så därför var det lite lättsinnigt i attityden från honom. Han kommer få smaka på den här problematiken mycket snart när han kommer till makten.
Vi ska konstatera också, Rolf, att just nu träffar han McKay. Blir det någon republikan i regeringen?
Det har han sagt i den här intervjun så mycket länge att det kommer att bli. Sen är den stora frågan, kommer han också ta in Clinton? Det vill han inte svara på. Kanske gör han det, kanske inte. Han vill inte kommentera det vidare.
Tack så länge. I Moskva fortsatte idag rättegången om mordet på den kända ryska journalisten Anna Politkovskaja.
Tvärt emot vad många trott kommer rättegången att vara offentlig. 3 män är åtalade för inblandning i mordet, men mördaren och den som gav order om mordet är fortfarande på fri fot. Anna Politkovskaja skrev bland annat om kriget i Tjetjenien. Hon sköts till döds utanför sitt hem i oktober 2006. Och vi fortsätter i Ryssland. Ryska regeringsstyrkor anklagas för mord och tortyr av civilbefolkningen i Ingusjien, grannrepublik till Tjetjenien. Våld och oroligheter har spritt sig över gränsen och Ryssland har nu inlett en säkerhetssatsning som svar på detta. Många befarar nu att oroligheterna i Ingusjien håller på att förvandlas till ett fullskaligt islamistiskt uppror liknande det i Tjetjenien. Spaniens premiärminister José Zapatero tackade idag Frankrike för nattens gripande av en av de högsta ledarna för den baskiska separatiströrelsen ETA. Den gripne kallades Cherokee och misstänks för flera olika dåd, bland annat dödandet av 2 poliser i Frankrike.
During the time of the pharaohs, the city of Karnak was a shining example of civilization that all other nations could only hope to emulate. Today, Karnak lives on, surrounded by the spirits of the past. However, something has gone terribly wrong. Unknown forces have seized the city, and great turmoil is spreading into neighboring lands. World leaders from all parts of the globe have sent forces into the Karnak Valley, but none have returned. The great power of this new empire is quickly crushing the best forces the human world has to offer. The only known information about this crisis came from a Karnak villager found wandering through the desert miles from his home, dazed, dehydrated, and close to death. In his final moments among the living, the villager told horrifying stories of fierce alien creatures that invaded the city, devoured the women and children, and made slaves of the men. Many of the unfortunate victims were skinned alive or brutally dismembered. Others were subjected to unbearable tortures, injected with strange substances, and then mummified while still alive. According to the villager, even the mummified body of the great King Ramses was unearthed and taken away. You have been chosen from a group of the best operatives in the world to infiltrate Karnak and destroy the threatening forces. But as your helicopter nears the Karnak Valley, it is shot down. You barely escape with your life. With no possible contact to the outside world, you begin your adventure, ready to accomplish your mission, praying to return alive.
Mortal, I am King Ramses. When my body was laid to rest here, my name was not forgotten, and my spirit was blessed in the realm of the dead. For centuries I lived in splendid afterlife among the most powerful gods of the world. Now, my eternal sleep has been broken by a savage race of creatures known as the Tiamat. These beasts have stolen my mummified corpse and are draining the power from it to use as their own. If they succeed, chaos will spread across the earth like a terrible wave of fire, burning all living things in its path. The world as we know it will die a painful death. It is you, Great One, that must do justice for the sake of mankind and shun this evil. Seek out the 6 treasured artifacts that once adored my tomb, given to me by the most powerful gods of Egypt. They too have been stolen and scattered across the valley, and are highly guarded. These artifacts hold great powers and will help you on your journey. To begin your search, travel to Karnak and cross the high bridge on the east side of the village. Here you will find a great sanctuary that holds the first of the 6 mighty artifacts. If you happen to lose your way on your travels, return to this tomb, and I will give you guidance. Fear not the power of Tiamat. Instead, embrace the powers of the Egyptian gods. They will help carry you to victory.